Welcome to... On tonight's Clubhouse Live, K9 is back. That's right, Keisean Nixon is here, and we're happy too. And joining Keisean is fellow cornerback Eric Stokes. The bye week is over and the guys are back. We'll find out how they spent their downtime, and we'll look ahead to the Packers' upcoming showdown against the Broncos. Plus, it's all treats and no tricks during tonight's tasty Clubhouse Live Challenge. It's time to get started. So hey, Keisean. Hey, Eric. Come on in.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yes, welcome back to the Fox Club. It's Monday night. We're hanging out at Neuroscience Group Field in Grand Chute, Wisconsin. This is the home of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. It is also the home to Clubhouse Live. We got a great crowd, a big crowd. How's everybody doing tonight on this Monday after the bye? Yeah. Thank you for being here. Yes, great crowd. And we have a lot to get to, including our guests and our co-hosts. But first things first, how about a big round of applause for the tunnel creators, the high-fivers. They are the Fox Valley Association co-champions, I believe, in girls tennis. It's the Nina Rockets right over there. All right, thank you, ladies, for helping us get the show started. We will more formal introduction, I think, later on in the show, and list off all of their great accomplishments. But first things work. Yeah, the bye week is done. A much-needed bye, and an early one at that, has come and gone for the Packers, who are back at it now, preparing already Week 7. Man, it's flying by, against the Denver Broncos. Another road game. Are they ever going to play at home again? It just seems like they've always been on the road. But they do return to the friendly confines at Lambeau Field soon enough. Can the Packers regain their winning ways, right? Will the offense find its spark and rhythm? We will find out soon enough. This guy likes football. That's why he's happy. Happy Vince. Look at that. He's actually laughing, Vince, at Ricardo's Bears after what happened to them yesterday. He's always laughing at the Bears and their downfall. But Vince is happy because football is back, and so is our co-host. We'll get him up here in a little bit, but it is the K9. It's Keisean Nixon. He's sitting right over there. And he tapped one of his good buddies, I think, on the shoulder to hang out with us tonight. It is fellow cornerback Eric Stokes is right there. Yes. Fun show coming up, but first I want to thank our presenting sponsors, Cellcom and Packerland Home Improvement. First, at Cellcom, putting you at the center of all they do means saving you $500 when you join. You choose the plan, number of lines, and phone. All you have to do is visit cellcom.com for details. And Packerland Home Improvement has delivered superior windows and doors installation service for 50 years. Take advantage of their current special. Buy one window or door, get one 60% off, plus 12 months no payments. And for folks, again, in the audience watching online, you get an additional $250 off your entire project simply by mentioning Clubhouse Live. Packerland Home Improvement, it matters. It's your home. All right. I'm almost kind of feeling bad about this next segment. It's a quick segment, but I'm starting to feel sorry for this guy. It is the other member of our Clubhouse Live crew. He still admits to being a Chicago Bears fan after all his team has been through, but it is the Monsters of the Midway fan, right over there, Chicago Bears fan. It is Ricardo Arguello, everybody.
Hello. Bino, I don't hear nothing. There you go. That's better.
Bino hates you.
He does, but let me tell you, Brett, it's tough sledding these days as a Bears fan, actually the last 15, 20 years. Let me tell you this much, though, Brett. As much as I'm depressed, they're only a game out of second place. That's how I look at it, Brett. There's always a silver lining, my friend.
Man, losing to the Vikings 19-13. Justin Fields, it could be out for a little bit of time, right? And but we were talking, it was a weird week, right? Browns beating the 49ers. Jets beating the Eagles. The Giants-Bills game was right down to the bitter end, so some shenanigans there. So you never know, but the one thing we do know is that the Bears still, what, Mean Gene? Thank you. All right, so Ricardo, this is an interactive show, right? How does it all work?
Yes, we invite your comments and questions through that live chat, Brett. Right now it's pretty active, as it always is. That can be found online next to our video viewer if you're watching on your tablet, your desktop, or even on your phone. Please just put your name in there, and we'll get those questions over to you right away, Brett, because I am monitoring that chat.
Yeah, we're on Twitter, of course, at PC Bretzi, at Ricardo De Leon, at Keisean Nixon, and Erica's at _JAMANE_. And again, anybody watching or even here in the audience tonight, we are on Facebook. Please give us a like. You get all the updates, latest news, who's going to be on the show. It's facebook.com/Clubhouse Live, so go ahead and do that right now, and we would appreciate that. So, hey, I got the Broncos welcome mat on the floor for the guys that stomp their feet all over and give themselves some good luck before they head over to the Mile High City, and maybe they'll stomp their feet all over that, right? Let's get our co-host over here to the desk. He is in his 5th NFL season, his 2nd with the Packers. He's confident, right? He's aggressive. He's an all-pro. He calls himself K9, right? He's got to because he plays with a dog-like snarl. And did you know this? He's averaging 11 yards per carry. He's 11 yards per carry. How about a Clubhouse Live welcome for our co-host? It's Green Bay Packers cornerback. It's number 25. It's K9. It's Keisean Nixon. Come on over, Keisean. Stomp your feet all over that. Yes. All right. Good to see you. Good to see you. It's been, 3 weeks, I think, since you last been here.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Look at this crowd, huh? They're fired up. They're ready to go. It's got to make you feel good, right?
Yeah, they got me excited.
Yeah, come on, let's hear it. You got them excited. Getting ready for the Broncos. Well, I tell you what, I just want a quick programming note for everybody here and watching online. We are moving next week's show to Tuesday again. So we're going to do it Tuesday night next week. There's a previously scheduled event here at the Fox Club that was on the docket well before we showed up, so they need to keep that commitment. So we're just going to move the show here to Tuesday, 6:30 at the Fox Club. Josiah DeGuara and a teammate guest will join us, so mark it on your calendars, Tuesday, and then we're back to Mondays after that. So we got that out of the way. Good to see you. Welcome back. Before we talk some football, though, what happened to your Los Angeles Dodgers, Keisean Nixon, huh? I thought it was a foregone conclusion. They're going to the World Series. Instead, they're sitting at home, your Dodgers. What happened?
We folded.
Why they fold? Why did they fold, Keisean?
We just had to lock in. We didn't lock in.
You're disappointed, aren't they? Aren't
you? Yeah, I am.
Well, the Brewers know what it's like to get pushed around by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Suddenly, the D-backs are red hot. Now you got the Phillies and the D-backs going for the World Series. But let me guess, because you're from Southern California, are you a big LA Lakers fan too?
Yeah.
Come on now.
You can't like the Clippers.
Why?
That's like a sin.
It's a sin to like the Clippers?
You don't do that.
Did you see what happened to your Lakers yesterday by a certain Milwaukee Bucks team came to LA and pushed them around?
I'm excited for the Bucks. That's a good team.
No, you can't be excited for the Bucks and be a Lakers fan.
I live in Wisconsin.
Yeah. Damian Lillard now, Giannis. Yeah, there we go. Well, we'll see how that all plays out. But, yeah, the Bucks now with Damian Lillard took down the Lakers yesterday. You know Milwaukee pretty much has those finals sewn up, right? It's pretty much a done deal. Lakers ain't going to the playoffs. No, don't look at me that way.
I don't know. We'll see. It's a long year.
Yeah, the Lakers are an old team. But look at the Bucks with Giannis and Damian Lillard, Chris Middleton. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's actually tipping off here pretty quick, right? The season starts here, and we're going to be checking out Dame Time and the Greek Freak and all that stuff. So it should be a lot of fun. But listen, Keisean, let's talk about the bye week. What did you do to get away? Did you head back to California? Did you stick around here? Well, what was on the Keisean agenda?
I stay here. I didn't really want to leave. I just stay here and just chill, watch film, take care of my body. The most important, honestly, just get soft tissue work and stuff like that.
Why don't we do something together? You and I could have hung out.
No.
What? What?
What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I don't know. That's what I don't know.
Take a walk, look at the fall colors, just you and me, right? Hanging out.
A nice early dinner. I like where this is going.
Just kind of just chilling out, me and you.
It's cold outside.
It's not cold outside. You know what it's like when it's cold out around here. Don't tempt Mother Nature, please. So, well, you feel recharged, re-energized, ready to go? What was the buzz like in the locker room today? Because you had practice today, right? You were out in the field.
Oh yeah. It's just a bonus Monday, so we just competed against each other. We ain't really studied Denver yet, but we'll be fine. We'll be good in the locker room. The energy's still the same. It's normal.
Did you, when you get away, when you take a bye week, and you say you're watching some film, so you still have some football on your mind, but are you watching football, or are you just kind of like, I just want to get away from it for the most part, I guess? How does that work? Or do you just stay locked in, watching what's going on around the league and doing all
No,
that stuff?
I think sometimes when I get bored, I just watch like things. I just watch the football that we just play over and over again. That's just something I do personally. But no, I think just the recharge is important. And then especially when like it's still other teams playing, so you still watch football, of course. So it's kind of the same. You just don't have a game that week.
What do you think of Ricardo's Bears losing yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's right. You don't like you, Ricardo. The
I
bye
can tell.
Yeah, the bye week, Keisean, though, I mean, you've been on both sides of this, right? You had a really late bye last year. Now you have an early bye this year. Where do you fall on that? It always seems like it comes at a good time. In this case, even though it was early, it did seem like some injuries, 2-game losing streak. You know, was this a good time for everybody just to reset and get away, or do you kind of wish that maybe it was a little bit later on in the season still?
I just think the bye just gives you time to have like a reality check on however your season's going. It gives you time to analyze the things you've been doing wrong and what you can get better at. So I feel like the bye is probably something that we needed right now to recharge as a team and get ready to go. We got 12 straight now, so now it's like time to buckle up and get it going.
Here we go, right? Now you get serious and see if you can start a winning streak, right? As you go to Denver and play the Broncos on Sunday. Self-scout time, that's what they always talk about with the bye week, though, right? What is the self-scout process like for you? What are you doing? What are you looking at? Like you said, are you watching film? Are you watching film of yourself, watching film of the defense? I guess take us through how that all works.
Yeah, like I said, when I get bored, I just watch film. I mean, of course, you don't just sit there all day and just hammer yourself on the iPad, but when you have breaks, you take time and you just really watch yourself, just be self-critical on yourself and you know, say, make your like goals and like stuff like that come true through what you put the work in to understand like what you're watching, honestly.
So I mentioned in the open, I don't know if you guys understand this, but he's averaging 11 yards per carry right now. That's basically leading the league in average yards per carry. No, it's just one carry. I understand that. It's just one carry.
It's one carry.
But Keisean, we saw what you did against the Saints. That was after you visited us. When are we going to see you on the field on the offensive side, right? The offense needs a little spark, needs a little juice. This is the guy to do it right here. K9. Maybe you and Aaron Jones sharing the backfield together, huh?
That would be fire.
Yeah, that would be fire. Yeah, that would be fire. I sound real cool when I say that,
like,
too.
Do a petition for Matt to do it.
Do you?
If you're getting enough signatures, he probably had to call it.
No, he needs some signatures, right?
Yeah,
I think we can send out the petition here tonight and get that all signed up. But are you in his ear? Are you asking to get some more playing time offensively, right? What else is in there for you? What are some other K9 package plays?
I think I flirt with it a little bit with him every time I like and see him like just alone. I always tell him like I'm open. You can just give me the ball. I'll make something happen. I always just mess with him. So sometimes he buy it, sometimes he don't. So we'll see.
Depends on the coach's mood, right? To see if he's in a good mood. But you know he's going to bring some juice, right? And he's going to bring some speed to that offense as well. So let's do this, Rosie. Let's do the Clubhouse Live GIF of the night. Let's check out the screens here. And let's see. There it is. Look at you. Yeah. There you are doing the Lambeau leap. You're happy. The fans are happy. Football is back. And the fans want to see some Keisean Nixon in the end zone, some more Lambeau leaps. But tell me, let's take a look at the state of the Packers right now, right? You're 2-3 coming out of the bye. What gives you optimism moving forward that things are going to start to kind of gel and come together, right? And we'll talk about the youth on this team here in a little bit, but what are some of the positive signs, the plus signs that you're seeing that maybe you can get on a run?
I think we played enough football to, like I said, analyze the things that we've been doing wrong consistently. So now it's plus a bye. It gives us the time to work at it. You know, we all week this week to understand all the things that we really did bad. You know what I'm saying? And now it's time to just buckle up and play football and put it together. Yeah,
well, looking forward to that. How about the defense? Assess the defense specifically. There's been some ups, there's been some downs, some injuries, but do you see that unit trending in the right direction as you move forward here in these next 12 games?
Yeah, I think the bye helps to your body. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna be completely healthy coming into the thing. Hopefully soon we get Stokes back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like we'll be all right. Defense is holding up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll talk with Eric about that and how things are looking as he's on the field here, getting ready to get back on the field here pretty quick. But few more things, Keisean. We're hearing the phrase, I said, growing pains, young team, particularly the offensive side, right? Young quarterback, young receivers, young tight ends. You're one of the team leaders, right? You're one of the guys. So what are you saying to these young guys? Are you in their ear? What advice are you giving them to kind of maybe just calm down, slow the game down a little bit so that they can perform as expected and perform to their talent level?
Yeah, I just tell them that, what they going through, everybody goes through it. You know what I'm saying? It's just what the Packers is most of our offensive guys are young, so it's usually not you got a whole side of the ball all young, you know what I'm saying? But just tell them that everybody go through. You just got to calm down and just do what got you here. Be yourself. And I think when you stop thinking of that and be worried about what everybody thinks, you know what I'm saying, you just play ball and do what you do as an athlete, what got you here in the first place. Everything take care of itself.
Yeah, good advice, and we'll see how that plays out. Maybe the things will start slowing down and they can react and not think so much on the field. Lastly, Rosie, put this up here now. Keisean, a little ornery on Twitter, I noticed not too long ago. Check out this tweet. He said, y'all so funny on Twitter. All y'all, we got to work on your grammar here, Keisean. All y'all do is criticize us instead of lifting us up. None of y'all can play on Sundays, not even in a rec league. Hashtag K9. Then you went on to tweet, there's only 1,696 players in this league for a reason. Top of the top athletes, your opinions are irrelevant. Now listen, Keisean, I take exception to something. I think I can play in rec league, okay? I think I can dominate in rec league, even at my advancing age, Ricardo. I think you would agree.
First off, say y'all one more time. Just say it one more time.
What did he say? All y'all do.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
All y'all. Yeah. I got to work on that a little bit. Right?
That's comedy right there.
I got to work on that. That's not Wisconsinite there. But now listen, you're ornery for a reason, right? There's too many Madden players out there that think they just by playing Madden football, they know the plays, they know the game, right? You just kind of tell them just to pipe down a little bit. Why were you so ornery? Why did you tweet that out?
I think I just kept seeing people just criticize, but I don't know. I don't think that type of way works. You know what I'm saying? I think when you lift people up, they play better, honestly. And I don't really like social media, and I just feel like I just had to get something off my chest.
Yeah,
I didn't think it was going to do the numbers that it did, honestly.
Oh, listen now.
I thought people was going to just bypass it on Twitter.
No, Keisean, I do stalking of my co-hosts, so I know exactly what's going on in their lives at all times. So listen, I'm going to show you my rec league skills here at some time. Maybe I'll invite you to a game. In the meantime, Ricardo, we have an audience question, though, for Keisean, right? It's from one of our friends.
Yeah, we do. This is from our friend Tracy Santos. She always comes through for us when we need her. This is the question. Keisean, when you're playing at Lambeau during a nude game, what is the pregame routine at the stadium? And are you just required to get there in time to change and get on the field for warm-ups, or maybe a little bit earlier?
You said a noon game?
Yeah, noon game. What's the usual itinerary?
I think noon game you got to be in the building like 2 hours before, but I always go 3 hours before like a game. And normal routine like hot tub, stretch, eat, just stuff like that. Get your mental right. And then pregame, I usually always sit on the goalpost and sit down and just like meditate a little bit, and then go run around. And then it's time to get dressed for the game.
There you go. Yeah, 3 hours before game
pretty
time
routine.
When Keisean's getting it ready to play some
What do you
football.
eat before the game?
You said what?
What do you eat, like, before the game?
Salmon. I usually get a salmon and like a little bit of rice.
Okay.
You know what I have before my rec league games? A big old candy bar. That's what
That's
what
good.
gets me going.
That fits. I'm not surprised, actually.
That's what gets me going. All right, so let's do tonight's stat pack here, guys. Here are a couple of Jordan Love stats coming out of the bye week. First, this is interesting. Love is the only quarterback in Packers history to have thrown at least one touchdown pass in each of his first 5 career starts. How about that? And that's since quarterback starts were tracked in 1950. How about that? Making some Packers history. And Love became only the 3rd quarterback in team annals, dating back to the 1970 AFL-NFL merger, to have tallied a passing touchdown and a rushing touchdown in back-to-back games. The others on the list are, of course, Aaron Rodgers, who did it 4 times, and way back when, Lynn Dickey, who did it twice. So Jordan Love on a list with Aaron Rodgers and Lynn Dickey as well. So, hey, Ricardo, before we get Erica over here, we have some trivia to do tonight, though, right?
That's right. Though, we do have some rules. First off, we'll ask the question. You think you know the answer, please raise your hand. Don't shout it out to give someone else a chance to win. If you're correct, though, you win what, Brett?
Check it out. The Timber Rattlers, a jersey shirt. And we also have an Utter Tuggers jersey shirt as well that we'll do for trivia tonight. I'll put that on the camera there with Torque. So some cool prizes here tonight from the Timber Rattlers, Ricardo.
That's great stuff. But once you win, you're out for the rest of the show. And sorry, live chatters, you got to be here to win.
All right, so I'm asking the question first. Guys, help me out. Keyshawn, if you see somebody raise his or her hand first, let me know. Only two teams had buys this week. The Packers were one. Who was the other? This guy right here. Yeah, he knew. I didn't even have to give the hint. There you go, the Steelers. Keyshawn, I'll let you give that jersey to that gentleman right there, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Packers' most recent Super Bowl opponent, by the way. By comparison, 6 teams now, Ricardo, have their buys coming up in Week 7. The Bengals, Cowboys, Jets, Panthers, Texans, and Titans. So the bye weeks are underway in the NFL. We ready to get your guest over here?
Yeah.
Should we do this? All right, should we do this, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready to meet Eric Stokes? Let's do it. Our guest tonight, he was selected by the Packers in the first round of the 2021 NFL Draft. He is working hard to get back onto the field this season, and hopefully soon, after suffering injuries last November to his foot and knee, will be a key and welcomed member of a sturdy Packers cornerbacks room that has the makings of really being one of the top units in the league. Our guest tonight enjoyed a stellar rookie season in which he appeared in all 16 regular season games. That included 14 starts and finished with 55 tackles, a team-high 14 pass breakups, and an interception. Our guest tonight started collegiately for a school that is dominating college football right now. They are the back-to-back reigning national champs, the #1 team in the country. He is a Georgia Bulldog, where he enjoyed a sensational junior season in which he tallied 4 interceptions, returned 2 of those picks for a score en route to earning all SEC first-team honors. Our guest tonight is a 100 and 200-meter high school track champion, Keyshawn. We're going to have to see who's faster between the two of you guys. He claims to be the fastest player in the locker room, I believe, although Keyshawn right now saying he might want to have a word with him on that. He could play a little running back, I understand, in a pinch if needed. And he is the pride of East Side High School in Covington, Georgia. How about a Clubhouse Live welcome for Green Bay Packers cornerback number 21, Eric Stokes. Come on over, Eric. That's right. He knows the routine. Stomping all over that ugly welcome mat. Get ready for Broncos week. Eric Stokes is here. Eric, welcome to Clubhouse Live. Welcome back to Clubhouse Live. It's good to see you. Wearing the T-Rats cap as well.
Yeah, y'all see it, y'all see it, y'all see it.
Yeah, looking good. But because this is Keyshawn's show, right? He's the K9, and you are his guest. Keyshawn insists, it's actually in the contract, that he ask the first question of the night.
I asked the first question?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Oh,
Sure.
Okay. Who's the fastest player in the DB room?
Me? Yeah, I don't even know why you asked that.
You knew that question was coming.
I don't even know why you asked that. That's easy.
That's cap.
You knew that question was coming. I don't know how many. Rudy Ford, I think, last year said it was him. Christian Watson says it's him overall on the team. But let's be honest. Who has the burners? Who is the blazing fast person in the locker room? The fastest 100 guy.
25.
Number 25. K9 says it's him.
That 21 hawking that down. That 21 hawking that down.
Hey, we got a big baseball field right behind those windows. We can mark it off. 40 yards, 100 yards. We can figure this out. So it's always interesting, Ricardo, to see who thinks he's the fastest, right? But Eric, welcome back to the show. I know you've been here before at the other place. It's good to see you. Appreciate you doing it. Appreciate you being here. I mentioned,
Appreciate for having me.
yeah, I mentioned Eastside High School in Covington, Georgia, right? That's your place. Are you the most famous athlete in Eastside history?
I wouldn't say that. I'm the most known, yeah, but famous. It's the other person from my high school that was drafted first. Like, he went earlier than me and all that stuff, but like that was like 5 years before I got drafted. So, but yeah.
Okay. Well, are they have they retired your number, or will they? Are there any plans to retire your number over there?
I'm getting my jersey retired next year, hopefully. But yeah, the other person here, I got his jersey retired, all that stuff. So yeah, He's
Yeah,
big dog.
who are we talking about here?
Oh, Sheldon Rankins. He went to the Saints, 12th pick overall.
Okay. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn to get a little attention from the old high school. So, Covington, in relation to Atlanta, is that a suburb of Atlanta? Is that right around there?
Oh, nah, I'm like 45 minutes, like with
Okay.
no traffic. But if you want to throw traffic in there, I'm about an hour and 30.
Okay.
About an hour and 30 from there.
So it was tough. I'm guessing when you guys were in Atlanta for you not to be on the field. Was that a kind of a rough moment for you? I suppose you still had friends and family there.
Oh yeah, I still had like 15 tickets that game, even though I ain't play. But yeah, it was still hard for not being from being in my city and all that stuff and wanting to play. But it is what it is.
What's it like for both you guys when you return home? Can people leave you alone, or are they all bugging you, asking for autographs, want this, want that, want everything under the sun? Keisean?
They don't want to let you get back on the bus. They don't want you to leave. And I don't be wanting to leave them. It's hard, honestly.
How about you, Eric? When going
Man,
home?
facts, just the little time that you have before the game and you go out and you get to be in your city, you miss it. You don't want to leave. You don't want to go back to the hotel for curfew or none of that. You just want to be there at your crib. So
Yeah.
it's hard. It's hard.
Well, see how that goes. Maybe in due time you'll be back in it playing in Atlanta again, right? At some point here, wearing the green and gold. But we asked you this, Keisean, when you were on last time. I want to get the story from Eric now. South Carolina, Georgia, right? SEC schools. Eric, who won that game earlier this season?
Come on, now. Is that even a question?
Yeah.
We still number one. So hey, we beat that. We beat that.
Yeah, you beat South Carolina. Now I forget what the bet was, but what was it again, Keisean, that you had to do?
I gotta wear Georgia stuff at practice.
Yeah. Now, Eric, did he honor the bet?
It was a lot going on that week, so I did not uphold my side of the bet. So that's on me.
Really? So it's still out there.
It's still out there.
You still, well, listen here now, Ricardo. Maybe it's the statute of limitations here in play.
I don't
Has
know.
too much time passed for this bet to be honored.
I don't know about that. Maybe he can wear the jersey here.
Ooh, now listen.
I like that. I love that.
Yeah, Keisean looking at you like he doesn't like that at all.
Sorry about that, Keisean. I was just talking out loud.
He's a Bears fan.
I know. Why did I ask him that, right? Well, how much longer till the bet is paid off here? When are we going to get this all squared away?
It need to be happening soon. Then it need to happen soon. I think about it on Wednesday. So if you see something that's in your jersey,
If it's past Wednesday, it don't count.
Okay. Well, we'll be looking at all the photos that come from practice on Packers.com from our former colleague, Evan Siegel, does a great job over there. So I'm guessing, though, Eric, Quay Walker, Devontae, Wyatt, all chirping right now, talking too much Georgia Bulldogs in the locker room for a South Carolina guy to deal with?
It's rough.
Yeah, it is rough.
Yeah, it's rough.
They do have bragging rights, though. What's the secret of success down there now? Why are they so good?
y'all already know it's just hard work. You got a great coach, and then plus we stole their coach too, so that just make it even better. So
My head coach is at their school.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Your head coach from college is now at Georgia? So he jumped ship. He got over there and went with the team that's winning all these national titles. So always interesting to hear you guys brag about college days and give each other some gruff. But Keisean, a little bit serious now. Brag up on Eric Stokes a little bit. You said looking forward to getting him back on the field. What does he bring to your room? And when he does get back on the field, what's he going to bring to your defense?
Another playmaker, speed for sure, tall.
Yeah.
So he take away a lot of windows. That helps me out. Just another competitor that somebody's going to compete and add value to the room. We missed him. We need it.
Yeah, they knew him on defense, right, everybody? You get to see number 21 back in that defensive backfield. All right, well, fill us in. How are things coming? How are things progressing, right? You're smiling a little bit. You're getting closer, right? We're going to see you on the field here in the near future.
Yeah. It's getting real. It's getting real close. It's been a little ups and downs, It's been a little hiccups in the road, but just day by day. But I'm getting closer and closer, so I'm just happy. I miss being out there with them boys, doing indie, doing competitive drills and all that stuff. I ain't competed in 11 months, so yeah, I miss everything.
So you tore your meniscus in your knee, right? And suffered a Liz Frank injury in your foot. And it was all in the same play in Detroit.
Yep.
That's crazy. I'm assuming those are healing well and you're feeling good and no concerns really as you keep gearing up towards getting back on the field?
Yeah, just taking this thing day by day. That's the thing that I with Flea and Andrew and all them over there at the facility, man. Well, they got some great trainers. We got some great trainers, so they just been helping me out even more.
What was the toughest of the two injuries to deal with, or to try to get back from, rehab from, work your way from?
Easily the foot.
It is, okay.
Hands down the foot. The foot, I was in a boot for 10 weeks, and I couldn't even walk until after the 10th week. Like, so first week I was on crutches and all that stuff, and then after that, it was just still like I had to walk around in a boot for another 5 weeks. So the foot been the biggest thing.
Knee healed up pretty fast, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
What exactly, and maybe you're not even quite sure, but the Liz Frank, I've heard of these things, but what happens there?
Pretty much like it's a bone between my big toe and the little second toe or whatever, and I broke that. Okay. So I had to get plates, screws, and all this other stuff put back in my foot. And then I had to retake it out after 5 months. So like about May, doing OTAs, they had to go back. They had to go back in my foot, take out the plates, take out the screws. Well, some screws still in there, so it is what it is.
Well, good to know you're getting back out there. How do you get through the mental hurdles, right? Of just forgetting about that you went through all that, right? And you're a football player again, and you're not thinking about anything other than playing football.
Oh heck yeah! Like I did a whole new change of scenery. So like my crib here, I changed up everything. Like everything else would give me old crutches, wheelchair, boot vibes. So I had to switch all that up and change up my whole vibe to go ahead and get my mental back right.
How about your mindset? Now, Keisean, you can vouch for this guy, right? He's always kind of a happy-go-lucky, good mood type of a guy. That's, I suppose, how you get through something like this, right? When you're banged up, you got to have a positive outlook, not feeling sorry for yourself, right? I'm sure you saw him always happy, always smiling, attacking rehab that way.
Yeah, I think everything happens not for a reason, but some things you just got to take on the chin and embrace it and just attack the day and take it day by day.
How do you stay upbeat through all that? How do you keep your mood up and with a smile on your face, or are you faking it and you're really just ticked off and mad at the world?
Nah, like at the end of the day, I'm blessed for everything. Like man, I work for all this and I'll do all like everything, but at the end of the day, I'm blessed. So it's hard not to be like it's hard to be mad. It's hard to like feel this type of way. To where like there's not a lot of people doing what I'm doing. It's a lot of people that's like not doing this. So even on my worst day, it's somebody's great day. So it is what it is.
We asked Keisean this when he was on last time, but I'll get your take too. This turf versus grass thing. Obviously, Detroit turf field. You got some strong feelings between a turf field.
Oh yeah. I'm for that turf. I'm 100% grass. I don't like that turf.
Yeah, that's what seems to be kind of the predominant viewpoint, Ricardo, as we talked about it. Saw some comments, right? Grass is the way to go.
Absolutely. Hey, I do have a question.
Yeah,
though.
Go ahead.
Listen, I cover primarily high school sports, and it comes to state track and field. I'm curious, Eric, what your 100 and 200 meter times were when you won the state title. Do you remember?
Oh yeah, I remember that like the back of my hand. God, my 200 time, it wasn't the best, but it was a 21.3. But I ain't never had to run against nobody, so I was just out there racing against myself in the clock. But my 100 time, that was a 10.3. So I'm forever taking that to the grave. Like, yeah, nobody can get me on that.
Oh, okay. Well, 10.3, I'm looking at our state records. Brett, 10.3 would tie him with Michael Bennett, who played in the NFL from Milwaukee Tech, I want to say. But the 200 time is by the Olympian Kenny Bednarik, who right now is an Olympian. I think his was 20.43 in the 200. So yeah, that's flying.
He rolling.
He slide.
He rolling.
Now I noticed Keisean had a big grin on his face when Eric was giving his time, so I'm not sure if that's out of respect or if he's thinking that's all you can run, Eric. I mean, what are you thinking here, K9?
I ran 10.4.
10.4, all right.
That's good.
Eric got me beat on that.
Yeah.
I ran a 10.1 once.
To the fridge and back, minutes?
10.1. I was sizzling back then. I mean, I was burning up the track. You believe me?
No.
What?
Sizzling, like the
maybe
bacon you eat.
Maybe some of the Nina girls tennis players, right? Ricardo might be in the track and field.
Yeah, they might be.
Right? So
that's coming up. It's already what are we in? Almost November now. That's coming up in June.
It's not almost winter season, then spring. Yep, and then here we go again. So a couple more things, Ricardo, and then it's a social media question of the night, guys. But getting back, Patrick Taylor, right? He had a Liz Frank injury in college too. Your running back teammate. Did he give you some advice on how to kind of battle your way through that to number one? And Rashawn Gary, you guys were kind of rehabbing together, right? How did you guys push each other through all that?
Oh yeah, PT definitely done gave me like a different insight, different feel, and just let me know like, hey, this is you moving great, you doing this great, like asking me questions on like, can I even do this, can I even do that, and then all this stuff. So like he just like helping me throughout my whole process. And then me and RG, like we was locked in, like since the moment we got hurt, like we got hurt on the same day and all this stuff. So like since then, like we've been going through rehab together, we've been doing everything together. We done came up with handshakes and all. So me and RG done got real tight since this injury.
Keisean, Rashawn Gary, he's a crazy man, isn't he? That guy's bonkers, right? I'm surprised he wasn't back on the field in 2 weeks after that ACL injury. The way he goes, 1,000 miles per hour. But how do you see yourself fitting on the field once you get back and you're clear to play and you're back to suiting up? Where do you envision yourself? Where's your role? Have your coaches defined anything like that, or is that just going to kind of come as it goes?
Just comes as it goes. So like I'm gonna go ahead and slowly be back in there, slowly getting into the rotation, be on a little snap count limit and all that stuff, and then we just gonna start building, and then wherever I fit. Like there's no rush. I'm just trying to be back with the guys. I'm just trying to be back out there, because at the end of the day, I miss going to work with them. Like I miss that energy, I miss that feel. So it is what it is.
It's going to be, you already have a talented DB room, but boy, it's going to get even more talented, Keisean, when this guy's back and ready to go, right? You got to be excited for this guy to be standing next to you on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you have to say, right? So how about the guys here tonight so far? Give them a big round of applause, please. And Ricardo, we have a social media question of the night. I believe it's for Keisean, right?
It is. It's from Mindy Shulak. She wants to know, Keisean, I would respectfully ask if you could talk a bit more about how your mom's illness has affected and motivated you. And also, what kind of support have you received from your teammates and coaches?
Good question.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that put me on the spot right there. That's a good question. My mom's always been my support system. So, just being here and getting the news as soon as I got here last year, it was kind of hard just because she was across the country.
Which was, what was your mom? Breast cancer, right?
Oh, yeah. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Yeah.
And then just dealing with it, I just had to talk to her through FaceTime, see her face, make her smile, laugh, and things like that, and keep it normal. She started going through chemo, and she started losing her hair, and I just had to be supportive of that and really understand what she's going through, because I really couldn't understand at the time, because I'm trying to focus on football, too, at the same time. And then this year, I did Packers vs. Cancer, and I went to Bell & Health, and I actually got to meet a lot of people in there, and I got to see the radiation machine and everything that my mom was going through with chemo and stuff like that. I got to actually witness it and see it. So it's okay, it was hard for me then, but it got harder now. So my mom's she's doing a lot better. She was at the Raiders game. That was our closest West Coast game, and she's doing good. I actually was on the phone with her before I came out here.
Very good. Glad to hear she's doing well, feeling better. And you and Patrick Taylor are involved in that Packers Bell & Health initiative right now, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so good for you. Good for you putting your name behind a great cause. So for having her question selected, Mindy wins a signed photo of Keisean Nixon. Each week we'll ask you out there to submit a question for our co-host or guest that we'll ask live during Monday's show. Look for it again on Facebook.com/Clubhouse Live. And again, please give us a like. All right, time for another timeout. And folks, be sure to stick around after the show. We've got this great, look at this, it's your former teammate, Aaron Rodgers. We still have one more of these, Aaron Rodgers giveaway, courtesy of our friends at Baubles Galore. Baubles Galore is your source for the largest selection of bobbleheads you will find anywhere. That includes a great selection of Packers, Brewers, and Bucks bobbleheads. Shop baublesgalore.com today. We also got a bobblehead that will be given away of our unofficial mascot, Mean Gene. Look at that, yeah. Baubles Galore doing a fantastic rendition of our guy, Mean Gene. I've been told, Ricardo, that the shipment is going to be here any day now, and once they're here, we're going to give them away.
You said that a month ago, but yes.
No,
okay.
well, it's supply chain issues, right? Shipping issues. But we appreciate Baubles Galore for their great support. So trivia question number 2, Ricardo, and the winner gets this Wisconsin Utter Tuggers jersey. So
well, I need you, Keisean, and Eric to look out in the crowd to see who raises their hand first. So here's the question. Up next for the Packers is a road matchup against the Broncos. Green Bay also played at Denver following the bye week in 2007 when Brett Favre hooked up with this wide receiver on an 82-yard touchdown in OT to secure the win.
Way back by the window? Greg Jennings is right.
All
He gets the
right.
bell and the Utter Tuggers shirt. Yes. He gets the bell and just what you want. An Utter Tuggers, right? The Utter Tuggers, Wisconsin Utter Tuggers. Greg Jennings, remember him? Favre's TD toss to Jennings. Ricardo, that came on the very first
Yes.
offensive play of overtime as the Packers took down the Broncos on Monday Night Football. That was back in 2007. Green Bay also played the Broncos on the road following the bye week in 2015. So it seems like when they play the Broncos, they're coming off of a bye. Hey, Rosie, we need some music because it is that time. It's time for tonight's Clubhouse Live Challenge, and it's sponsored by Munoz Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, your center for dental excellence, voted Reader's Choice Best Dentist, Best of the Bay in back-to-back years. Let Dr. Sebastian and his team of professionals help you achieve your dream smile. Guys, we're going to have a physical challenge tonight, not a mental challenge. We're going to put your athleticism to the absolute test, all right? And notice I'm getting off because I might try to compete against you and run against you here. Or maybe I'm just going to get our props underneath the desk. Maybe that's a little bit safer for me. Here it is. We have cups. We have a yellow cup for Eric. We have a green cup for Keisean. And inside, we're going to call this the cup stack, guys. It's Halloween season now, right? We're almost there. It's trick-or-treat time. And that means lots of candy, Ricardo. That's my food group, one of my favorite food groups, specifically Reese's Miniature Peanut Butter Cups. Now, that's one of my favorites. We played this game a couple years ago. I don't know if you remember that. Eric loves these things, by the way. As you can see, you each have a cup full of the delicious candies. I think there are 10 of them in there. The object of this game is simple, but the task is not. Ricardo, you'll keep track of the time. You have 20 seconds, guys.
20 seconds.
To stack, using the small side like this way, to stack as many of these as you can without them falling over. That's why we're calling it the cup stack, all right? This is testing your hand-eye coordination, your athleticism. What are you thinking about this, Keisean? You have 20 seconds. Now, the person who has more of the candy stacked when the 20 seconds is up is the winner. If your stack falls, you must start over, and you cannot at any time be holding the candies, right? You have to stack them. Now, it's not as easy as you think, and I tried it. They tip over pretty quick. Now, the winner. Guys, you have playing partners. Keisean, your playing partner is Rex. He's way back there by the window. See Rex waving to you. And Eric, you're playing for Tim. He's right over there, straight back in the window right there. The prizes tonight, guys. What do we have here? We have a Shields Packers tumbler, all right? Courtesy of, again, our friends at Shields. The winner gets a signed Keisean Nixon photo and a Go Pack Go can koozie, courtesy of our friends at Miller Lite, right? Now, the runner-up, we had to do this for Josiah tonight because he's not here, but the runner-up gets a Josiah DeGuara photo, our other co-host. He's not here. That doesn't mean anything bad, though. And, of course, the can koozie. So that's how we go. Do you understand the rules of the game? 20 seconds to stack as many as you can without falling over. And the best part of all is once it's over, you guys can eat up the candies, right? You can eat up the candy? Now, who thinks Keisean Nixon's winning this intense challenge tonight? And how about Eric Stokes? Who thinks Eric's going to win tonight? A little bit more. We're going to see who's the fastest cup stacker, right? Eric's claiming he's the fastest, period.
Brett, you tell me when to start.
Okay, are we ready? An unbelievable test of these guys' athleticism. Here we go. 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. Let's hear you, everybody. Let's cheer them on. Got to stack them in a single row. A single row, Eric. A single row. Yep. Uh-oh. Single row. Eric's going good.
9,
How much time, Ricardo? Here
8,
we count it down, Ricardo.
7, 6, 5.
Oh, boy.
4,
Here we at? Where we at?
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Stop.
and Eric Stokes with 5 of them. He wins tonight's Clubhouse Live Challenge. Rosie, we need some championship music because it looks like Tim is going home with the Shields tumbler. You get the signed photo of Keisean Nixon and the can koozie. Rex, you're still going home with a photo and the can koozie. How about a big round of applause for the guys tonight? What a challenge. And feel free. Now you get to eat the candy. And you know what? He was fast. He was faster than you at that, too. What do you have to say for yourself?
It's a rough night.
It's a rough night.
It's a rough night.
Wait till you see what we have Josiah doing next week in another Halloween-themed Clubhouse Live challenge. So, hey, Ricardo, before we get back to the guys, we got to honor some special young athletes here tonight.
Yes.
Do we not? It is our high school team of the week. How about a big round of applause for the Neenah girls tennis team?
Yes.
The Rockets.
We're going to need you to stand up, Neenah girls. Got to
Yep, stand
stand
up.
up for us.
Stand up,
Yeah.
Rockets.
And coaching staff, you too. Coach Grassel and co. Look at this.
Ricardo.
Yes.
I've got them down. They're playing in the state team tournament coming up, right? The D1.
Absolutely. Get this. They've advanced to that D1 state team tournament. They'll be playing Friday and Saturday in Madison. They take on Whitefish Bay in the state quarterfinal on Friday. Neenah, get this. They've shared the Fox Valley Association title with Kimberly, but they've also won or shared the past 11 Fox Valley Association titles. So more than a decade.
How about that?
And Brett, this is a personal thing. Neenah girls tennis the program will always have a special place in my heart. The first time I ever covered state team tennis was 2 years ago. They won the state title in 2021. Giving me great stories to write. Thank you, program. Brett, you know this. It's always easier to write when teams win state championships.
Tennis and Neenah is a big deal. I mean,
It is. It
boys,
is the
girls, doesn't
bloodline
matter.
of Neenah.
Always,
So thank you so much, Neenah girls tennis.
Yes, congratulations to the Neenah girls tennis team, and good luck at state. And thanks for being here. We appreciate you coming. So, hey guys, we gotta wrap up. We're winding down here. We got some things for you, Eric, for being here. Not only a cup of candy that I see you've already indulged in. I got some pictures. I got some pictures for you for your man cave. Maybe you want to hang it in your locker. Maybe you want to hang it in your locker at Lambeau Field. So let's do this. Rosie, put the first one up. This is going home to Eric Stokes he got an interception. He's holding on to the football. Look at that. That's what we're going to see on the field here, right, Keisean, in the not-too-distant future? Yeah. Absolutely. So here we go. That's for you. Keisean, I'm sorry that we got to do this, though. Let's put this one on the screen here. This is going back to the Georgia Bulldog days.
There you go.
Yes. Look at that. He's looking right at you, Keisean. He's probably doing something good against South Carolina right there, too.
That's Missouri.
Oh, that's Missouri. Can you tell? Oh, sure. You can see the.
Keisean got you quick.
He got
there.
me. He showed me how fast he really is. Right? He's saying, "Quiet down, Brett." But that is for you, for being here. We appreciate you, Eric, and we're wishing him all the best in his rehab, right, as he continues to work to get back onto the field.
Thank you.
Two things. One easy, one not serious, but maybe a look ahead. But guys, as I mentioned, Halloween candy, Ricardo. Everybody wants to know candy corn. It is the age-old Halloween candy debate. Candy corn, yes or no, Keisean Nixon?
Candy corn nasty.
What? Eric Stokes.
I can't do it no more. I can't do it. The
What?
old me, yeah. New me, nah.
The old you, the new. I love candy corners. What does that say about me?
What?
Yes.
Oh, God.
What do we have? We like candy corn, or do we not in here in the audience? Yes. Yeah, we got a big thumbs down there. We got an applause over. It's like
I think anybody under 70 probably doesn't like candy corn.
Settle down now. It's kind of it's like the age-old debate, Ricardo. Chilies in noodles and chili.
Oh,
right?
no.
I love
First,
spaghetti noodles and chili.
wait. Keisean and Eric, can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
Do noodles belong in chili?
Spaghetti noodles and chili.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Keisean. He's like, no.
I don't know.
I'm about to say, the more I started thinking about it, like, oh, hold up.
It might be good.
It is good. That's how
It
you-
might be
never
good,
had
but
it.
it doesn't belong in chili.
This guy here at the bar, he's nodding his head. Yes, sir. Chilies, noodles and chili. That's the way to go.
That's called Chili Mac.
No, it's called chili with spaghetti noodles. All right, guys. Keys to beating the Denver Broncos, right? You're going to snap that 2-game winning streak. You're going over to Denver, another road trip. They got to get back on the winning side of things, right, everybody? They got to get going again. Start building, stacking success, as they call it. So beyond the obvious of scoring more points than them, because I know that that's how you actually win a game, what are the keys, offensively, defensively, to Keisean coming back home and having some fun on that plane ride back to Green Bay?
Just playing our style of football. We haven't really studied them yet. We start tomorrow. They're going to push everything to our iPads tomorrow. But honestly, just get back to our style of play. The way the Packers always play, we just got to get back to that, honestly. That's it.
How about you, Eric? When you see what just style of play, is it just all about you guys executing what you need to do?
Heck yeah. We already know at the end of this, like, everything gonna be for a reason. To where, like, we just gotta lock in and just continue to prepare for everything, like it's no tomorrow.
All right. What do you guys think? Keisean Nixon and Eric Stokes tonight. Yes. Hey, Ricardo, we're gonna go up north. Right, we got to go up north. We got to talk about the Packers-Broncos game. It's at Empower Field at Mile High Sunday. Who are you picking in the game?
I will let you know in a second, but I just want to let everyone know that both Eric and Keisean got to get back up to GB by 8, Brett, so they got to leave right after we complete our show.
They got to hustle back.
Just letting you know. But listen, Denver's a mess. This should be, on paper, on the field, this should be an easy win for the Packers. And you know I hate saying that, too. I'm thinking by 14 points, Brett. It should be a win. Even at Mile High, it should be that one.
Well, what's gotten into you, Ricardo? Are you picking the Packers? Last week you said Don Mikowski was behind the line of scrimmage against the Bears in '89. You are getting soft. That's what the Magic Man said about you.
I'm trying to be a realist, and I think Green Bay should be favored in this game. So.
Guys, I'm putting the victory visor on. I've got to go with the Packers, right? The Packers got to win this game. How about 27-16? Does that sound fair enough? 27-16. Bye week, I think, will have done the guys some good. Maybe Aaron Jones, Showtime, can get back on the field. One of our former co-hosts. That would be a big deal, Bob, wouldn't it? To open things up in the running game, passing game. He's a dynamic player. I want to see Keisean Nixon and Aaron Jones in the same backfield. I want to see 33 and 25 back there.
Me too.
Yeah, that would be dynamic, right? Jordan Love, I think, bounces back with a good performance. Packers defense, key turnover, maybe a key stop. Maybe you get a pick six. Maybe he runs one into the end zone on a kickoff return, right? Something like that's going to happen. Green Bay heads home 3-3, getting ready, I believe, for the Vikings are up next right after the Broncos, I believe. Oh, boy, Viking fan, here we go. That should be fun next week. A few more things, Packers News app, Ricardo?
That's right, with exclusive commentary, insider analysis, and award-winning photos and videos from USA Today Network, Wisconsin's Packers coverage team. Brett, that Packers News app, your one-stop shop for complete coverage of the Green Bay Packers. Unlimited digital access to the Packers News app, and PackersNews.com can be yours for as low as 99 cents, Brett, for the first month. Please subscribe today because we need that money.
Absolutely. Again, thank you to our sponsors and friends. First, our presenting sponsors. We have Cellcom and Packerland Home Improvement. We also want to thank our segment sponsors, Bobbles Galore and Munoz Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. And finally, to our supporting sponsors and friends, we have Shields, Escort Limousine Service, Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear, Mayfield Sports Marketing, Mike Thiel and Eric lives here, Miller Lite, the good folks here at the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers and the Fox Club. And how about the Neenah Rockets, the Neenah girls tennis team? They're a friend of the show, too. Again, programming note, next week we are Tuesday. We have to move to Tuesday because of a previously scheduled event here at the Fox Club. So Tuesday night at 6:30 we'll be here with Josiah DeGuara and a teammate guest. Until then, K9, Keisean, you have the final word tonight. What are you going to tell all these great Packer fans that are here to see you?
Go, Pack, go.
That's all he has to say. Hey, keep those claps coming for Keisean. For Eric, for Ricardo, and the crew with USA Today Network Wisconsin, I'm Brett Christopherson saying so long. Be back here next Tuesday night at 6:30 p.m. as we celebrate a big Packers victory over the Denver Broncos with Josiah DeGuara and a teammate guest. Until then, Mean Gene, it's your turn. Take it away, Mean Gene. Check. Stick around. We got some giveaways.